Hi, how are you? It is the last day of February, and so we wrap up the February bullet journal. And also, I realized not only did I have 30 and 31 days unnecessarily, but I had 29 on here as well. You guys let me do this to myself. How dare you? So fun fact, it is 4:12 in the morning on March 1st at the time I'm recording this, which if you're a regular viewer, you already know I record these the day after. I try to go for in the morning, but it doesn't always work out that way. Anyway, so I was trying to sleep. I laid my head down on my pillow. I was ready. I forgot to take my medicine that makes me sleepy. So, yeah, I'm not like super tired, but I'm like, I'll try to go to sleep anyway. So, but I don't want to take my medicine too late because it was already almost like 3 in the morning at that point. So I was like, I'm not going to take my medicine because I slept most of today away because of the fact that I took my medicine at 3 a.m. yesterday. Anyway, so I was like, I'm not going to take the medicine. So I lay down and I'm laying there and I'm just laying there. And I've been sleeping on my couch because my husband's out of town and the bed is it's too empty and I don't like it. So I've been sleeping on the couch. So I have my pillow up here and everything. And there's, like, we keep a light above the sink on and the stove light on. I don't know why, it's just a habit. Anyway, so I don't mind them, so I keep them on even when I'm sleeping on the couch. And I see something, and immediately, like, I jolt up because, like, I don't know what it is. I just know something's crawling on my pillow, and I'm not sure with that. So I shoot up, and I, look, like, I turn on my phone's flashlight, and I look at my pillow, and there's a teensy tiny little spider. Now, I don't mind spiders, but I don't like things crawling on me. And so I was like, okay, you gotta go. But now I can't sleep because if I'm like paranoid about something crawling on me and whatnot, because even though I got rid of the spider, like, what if it comes back? What if it's got like a little spider on me? You know? Anyway, so now I'm like wide awake and like I know the only way for me to like get rid of this feeling is to shower, but my brain is like, no, it's 4 a.m. You're supposed to be sleeping. You can't shower at 4 a.m. even though I have free will and I could shower at 4 a.m. if I wanted to, which I could benefit from a shower most likely. I mean, well, now I definitely can because that's the only way I'm going to get rid of this feeling. But my brain's like, no, you can't shower. It's 4 a.m. So I'm probably just going to stay up all night anyway. On the dream section, so at first I marked it as can't remember, but then I remembered during my nap, I did have a dream, and it was funny because I dreamt that my husband was home and he was sleeping with his, like, head in my lap, and I was watching season 5 of Stranger Things without him, because we didn't get to watch it before he left town, because of the fact that, like, we had just started it back in, I think, like, literally right before we went to Louisiana, and then we came back, and we went a while without watching it, and then we, like, binged, like, seasons 2 through 4, like, last minute, and then, we didn't get to season 5 before he had to leave. But I dreamt that I watched it without him because he was sleeping when I watched it. And then I woke up from my nap and I felt like really guilty about watching season 5 of Stranger Things, only to remember I haven't seen it yet. Anyway, my affirmation for today is I am continuously winning and conquering new potentials. And I have no idea if I spelled continuously right. And next